race to fast closing.
And welcome back, YouTube. I'm just kind of enjoying this drive enough that I thought I should share some of it with you. And I kind of wish I'd have just started my video right after I started driving, so you could all seen the drive down Jefferson Street into downtown. But I'm right now in downtown Phoenix. Damn it, I missed that light. And that guy just ran it. Because, yeah, red lights don't stop cars, brake pads do. So anyway, it's 6:41 a.m. Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. It's a fun thing about working graveyards. It's like, what day is it? I'm not sure. Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. Yeah, definitely didn't save myself any time whatsoever with where I park, but it just kind of made sense, you know, being that I was coming from Rob's shop in that direction. And the also, I kind of forgot about it after I ended the last video before I headed out to Amazon. I didn't realize I didn't have enough change on me to ride the bus, so I ended up going to Jack in the Box, getting a burger, and then going to Chase Bank, withdrawing a little cash, and going to Circle K to buy a couple cans of tea, primarily for the purpose of getting enough change to ride the bus. But wow, it still trips me out seeing the train go that direction. Generally speaking, it only goes the other direction on that rail there. Anyway, yeah, this is the area where there's so much light rail construction going on. And I still have yet to figure out exactly what the plans are for this area, but kind of trippy to drive through it instead of walking through it. So yeah, I ended up going to the Circle K at Van Buren and I want to say 16th Drive, and oh my gosh, so many just homeless people surrounding the entire building. And went in to grab my tea, and I had made a comment to the cashier. It's like homeless people are us outside. She's like, yeah. She goes, I hate it. Like, and I think what you guys need is some sprinklers that come on periodically and power wash the sidewalk. So that's humane. A lot of them could probably use a good power washing anyway. And the cashier seemed amused by that. But yeah, it's super sketchy outside of that Circle K, way more than I ever remember it being. So I just checked the Google traffic, and it looks like my best route to get out of here. I was thinking I'd just drive down. Jefferson Street and Washington Street the whole way. I definitely don't want to cut north to I-10 right here, because I-10 through the tunnel and near the tunnel, crossing the Central Corridor, look pretty congested on the Google traffic view. But it looks like when I take this over to I-10, I can go north on I-10, which is actually the westbound I-10, and take that to Loop 202, and it should be pretty much smooth sailing all the way to my place. I really do still want to incorporate the bus, particularly the rapid bus, in going to work. However, with the light rail being as unreliable as it is right now with the construction going on, my plans of parking at the Gateway Community College parking lot and taking the light rail to the rapid bus are going to be kind of probably not such a good plan. It just seems like every time I get on the rail right now with the construction, I end up sitting somewhere for a while as the train waits for an available track across downtown, which is not something I enjoy doing.
U.S.-born Americans with immigrants for electoral gains. Those numbers, by the way, come from an AP poll, but do you have to be crazy or engage in anti-immigrant rhetoric to believe that Democrats...
Kind of miss listening to KTAR in the morning. It's kind of a...
Let's rewind.
Feels like a blast from the past.
White House reporter asked the federal government official who oversees the border, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas,
it's kind of funny how I-10 is so congested right now, according to going east and west. According to Google Traffic, but there's really no traffic to speak of here on Jefferson.
Fast forward 1 year, low poll numbers may have been the motivating factor for Mayorkas' boss, President Biden, to say in his 2022 State of the Union address that the border does need...
Of course, it's only 6:46 a.m., so this is kind of early in the rush hour.
Secure our border and fix the immigration system. All right. Certainly, many Republicans use their opposition to illegal immigration.
You know, the funny thing is, since I parked clear the hell over off 19th Avenue, I got a feeling by the time I get home, it'll be just about the same time I normally get home, taking the bus the whole way. But, oh well. Oh well. I still think I want to stop by QT and get my eggs like I normally do.
Chuck Todd, the moderator of Meet the Press, who has his haters on both sides of the aisle, calls them like he sees them when it comes to the border, and has immediate criticism of both parties on immigration. He said this during the Trump administration in May of 2000.
No, I should have went across.
Well, thinks we should have borders. A majority of this country thinks we should allow us.
I just missed my arrow there.
Immigration.
And those guys on the left. This is kind of a weird intersection because of where the rail is.
This over the summer during the Biden administration, where we're seeing record numbers of immigrants. They hate.
Like you can, when you cross the northbound access road on the freeway there, or the southbound access road, I mean, it's possible to drift across the track there, but it always seems awkward to me. But yeah, those guys get a green light while I get a red light, and then I get a red light. I really do think that's kind of confusing, and I always wonder why it is they chose to do the tracks the way they did them down the middle of Washington, one down the middle of Washington, one down the middle of Jefferson, when they could have eliminated the one-way streets and just made one dominantly for cars and the other one dominantly for rail and kind of a back road, with just like one lane on each side of the trains. But too late to do anything about it now. Anyway, it didn't take me long to get through that intersection. In fact, I'm kind of surprised at how little traffic there is over in this direction. It's just been so long since I've been driving, I just don't even really know where traffic always is. At least, not the way I used to. But before getting the job at Amazon, this isn't a time I would have normally been awake and driving either.
Tickets for all four of his performances are on sale now. And tickets go on sale this Friday to see blues rock guitarist Joe Bonamassa at Arizona Federal Theater.
Yeah, not a fan. Talking about some comedian with shows coming up, and I didn't quite catch who it was. The volume knob on my car stereo in here is not working very well. It's not a real knob. It's one of those things that it turns, but it's got sensors in it. The sensors are just not that good anymore. I do hope to get that thing removed soon. Killing machine trucks right to the right of me, and he just doesn't seem to understand that he's not in a passing lane and he needs to get behind me.
the US 60 is closed in Tempe due to that water main.
Wow, 60 is
But,
still closed.
Still, man, you can't close down the freeway, and even if everybody knows about it, then it's not going to cause a lot of problems, right?
You can't stop the snowball from rolling. Right now, it looks like the brake lights are starting to make their run at you in the East Valley. The US 60 closure's behind it all. It's shut down. If you haven't heard anything about this yet, the westbound 60 is closed, 101 over to McClintock. The eastbound 60 is closed from I-10 eastbound to McClintock as well. No estimated time of reopening. So that's left us looking for detours.
Wow.
And the westbound 60.
You know, with that much of the 60,
west of Country Club, you're out.
with that much of the 60 closed, I'm surprised there's not way more traffic on the 202 right now.
All the way up to University where there's a wreck off right. There's also brake lights on the 10 westbound. Now from Chandler Boulevard up through US 60. And if this holds true like it did yesterday, those are going to stick around all morning long. This traffic report brought to you by Connecticut Water. Trust the water experts at Connecticut Water and make the switch today. Call 602-910-6570 or visit ConnecticutAZ.com. KTRN, KTRN.
Somebody getting ready to pass me on the right.
Low tonight of 66, breezy, and 88 degrees for tomorrow. Weather is brought to you by Howard Air. Weather replacing repair, call Howard Air. KTAR news time is 6:51. Dave Ramsey here. Did you know there's a company here in Phoenix that has been making your comfort their emergency for the last 25 years? Emergency Air, Heating, and Cooling. And with all of these supply chain issues, you know that costs are going up, and these guys are the top carrier installer in Phoenix, so they have an inside track to keep your home cool and emergency free. Check out their over 500 five-star reviews at emergencyair.com today.
I'm so sleepy, but I really do want to go to QT and get something to eat before I pass out.
Into spaces where only spiders hide. You know they're smarter than conniving ants and more nimble than a swarm of mosquitoes. You know whatever they're after, they'll get the job done right. Because when Truly Nolan is in hot pursuit, you know there's no escape. Schedule your free estimate today and get $50 off pest control by going to trulynolan.com or call us at 800-GO-TRULY.
Home buyers or potential home buyers out there, you know just how tough it is to try and find a home right now. Inventory is low and the competition is tougher than ever. Sarah Gazelle here, and with chomesfirst.com, you can find the best homes on the market before everyone else does. Avoid the competition with other buyers. chomesfirst.com. Get a jump on homes about to hit the market before they land on your local MLS or Zillow at chomesfirst.com. It's free to use. chomesfirst.com.
Wow.
When making important
I moved my phone down again, and I just noticed how crooked it is. Dang.
It's important to work with people
All right.
you trust.
That's a little better.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we don't rely on
I kind of pulled it forward a little bit just to see if I could make it bounce a little bit less, since I noticed my videos, some of my videos from Saturday night were really bouncy.
We provide insurance and financial planning all in one place.
That reminds me, before the car took a shit, I was planning on getting myself a dash cam, something with like multiple angles for this. So crazy how much my life just radically switched directions when the motor blew out on the car. Prior to blowing out the motor on the car, I really had no plans of getting a paycheck type job. I mean, I would have never even considered applying at Amazon at that point in time. And at this point in time, like I like the job at Amazon so much I couldn't even imagine giving it up. Oh wow! Wish I had a rear-facing camera right now. I've got a Waymo self-driving car directly behind me right now. I can't really tell if it's driving itself or if there's somebody driving it, just kind of training it, but really looking forward to the time when I can use the Waymo ride-sharing service here in my own neighborhood. We're in the left lane. Apparently that giant truck is not turning right.
To build more.
Site
Biden hopes that discussions with taxpayers and lawmakers will get the ball rolling on expanding housing options to better prepare Arizona's economy in case of a national recession. Brandon King, KTAR News.
That sounds like a story I probably wanted to listen to.
Rising real estate.
Oh, well.
Another example of rising rents pushing Valley residents out. Fernando tells KTAR before the pandemic he paid about $13.50 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment for his family of 4.
During COVID, they started increasing the rent, and it got to like $16.50, and now the same place, it went up to $18.50 a month.
He and his family had to leave, are now at an extended stay hotel paying $85 a day. While Fernando says he can't afford it, he knows if he doesn't pay for the hotel, his family will be on the streets.
Now, Detour Dan in the Valley. Excuse me, Valley Chevy Dealers Traffic Center with another update on the east and the west side.
Yeah, we've got ourselves a east side commute.
Yeah, I'm
really
absolutely
starting to lay the
bewildered
lumber
that my
now in
rent
terms
only
of
went
brake
up
lights.
$50.
Westbound 202, Redmount Freeway, slowing, stretching now.
Still
from
kind of funny, like when I tell people my rent up went
all the way to
$50.
Scottsdale Road and another mile and a half.
Normally that would be
approaching
bad
the
news,
51
but
east side.
right now,
You better bring some extra in for it, along with all of the others. The US 60
good
is
news.
really
I don't
behind
know
all of these
anybody
delays.
whose
It's
rent
closed
increased as
westbound,
little as
one
mine did this
side,
year. So.
Eastbound, the 60 is
Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for coming on the drive with me.
That broken
And
water line, there's solid slowing on the westbound.